Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back on our Graveborn account, and a big shout out to Ardent Ares. He actually dropped me a message and said, hey, can you make me a Graveborn account and a Forest account team compilation, like a beginner's comp, using 2 strength heroes, Mage, Agility, and Support, so actually having the full out battle within the formations. So looking at the formation, guys, honestly, within the Graveborn, it is relatively easy. First of all, you're going to choose Grez. Grez is a hero that has a huge priority, is used in a bunch of different game modes, and also building him out within the Twisted Realm and the Cursed Realm works incredibly well. Now, beginner's guide is what he was kind of looking for. I would start with Daemon, guys. Daemon is the strongest carry. I've made new accounts with Daemon. I've made new accounts with Shemira. Daemon ultimately will carry you much harder than Shemira does right now, just because of the sheer power. As the enemy gets stronger, he does get stronger. So those would actually be the 2 strength heroes that I'd build out. Now, Mage, of course, guys, I would go with Oden. Oden has an absolute crazy amount of utility. Energy disintegration, got some displacement in there, and does an incredible amount of damage as well. Followed by, of course, Pharrell, one of our original OG heroes for the Graveborns. He is actually super strong. Again, energy disintegration. We also do have some crowd control in there, similar to Oden with crowd control. Then, of course, Support. Now, this one was a little bit trickier. Honestly, if I'm doing a beginner's guide, what hero is going to work the best would, in my opinion, be Desira. Big reason for that, guys, is the Oceanic Mist, the healing effect, the ultimate ability she possesses. Now, while Silas does incredibly well, Silas doesn't do as good early game. So again, Ardent Ares was looking for a little bit more of a beginner guide, and with building out Silas, so actually going with the different formation and putting Silas in here, he doesn't work incredibly well early game. On the YouTube race account, I went with him early. Very, very detrimental. Even getting him up to Mythic, getting the signature item unlocked, really didn't work as well. Again, from a beginner's guide information, I would absolutely choose Desira out within this formation. So that would be my formation that I would do. We have our 2 strength heroes, Mage, Agility, and Support, as requested for the Graveborn. Now, seeing them in the actual formation, it works incredibly well. Again, dropping out Silas in this formation, putting in Desira. Again, level deficiencies, we're not very deficient here, but you can see, guys, we have crowd control with Oden, you have crowd control with Pharrell, the Oceanic Mist with Desira does incredible. Ultimate abilities just melt teams, guys. 2 of the things to really remember here is, one, when it comes to Grez, he has to have time to scale. So with this team in particular, the amount of time that you can actually buy him is very good in here, because you have Pharrell and you have Oden for the crowd control. And Daemon, once he gets up that blood shield, super hard to kill. Then, of course, Desira with her abilities, making this a very tough, very, very tough team to defeat. So guys, that'll do it for the Graveborn. I'm going to hop over. He wanted to see the Graveborn and the Wilders, so I'm actually going to hop over to the Wilder account, and we'll take a look at the heroes that I'm choosing there. Again, for a beginner's comp, dropping these heroes into the wish list would be incredibly good to start. I know there are a couple variations, but if you're looking to start a specific faction account such as Graveborn, it can be tedious at the beginning, but over time it does incredibly well. As you can see, we have the plus 30 signature items, we have the 9 of 9 furniture, but these are the heroes that I would start with a brand new account if I was looking at our Graveborn heroes. So let's go ahead and we'll look at our Wilders. All right, guys, so here we are back with our Wilder account. Again, looking at the formations, 2 strength heroes, Mage, Agility, Support. This one being a little bit more difficult when it does come to the Wilder faction. Traditionally, we have some strong tanks in here, but a lot of them have been kind of sidelined as of lately. But looking at our formation, guys, looking again in that tanking role, there are really 2 that stand out. One, Mishka. Mishka does absolutely incredible. Even early game, we have seen her dominate when it comes to the campaign. Also, when it comes to the tower, the further that you build her out, the more that you actually build her, the stronger she gets. Up all the way to a plus 30 signature item. 9 of 9 with the furniture and a plus 60 engraving. Absolutely phenomenal. Another one that we've actually seen used quite a bit in the campaign is Oku. Again, being a relatively new hero, but Ardent Ares was looking for a beginner's guide. So if you're starting early game, guys, dropping these heroes into the wish list is going to provide long-term growth overall. But looking at the tanks, guys, I would do Oku over Gorvo and Almas. Looking at the tanking role again, this would be the two that I would choose. Now, when it comes to agility, looking again at this formation, Iran Laika, super effective, but again, this particular formation, I would go with Raku. Raku, of course, normal attacks do an incredible amount of damage, but Raku also goes absolutely crazy with damage when it comes to crowd control. So you have Mishka in here that is going to provide crowd control. You also do have Oku in here, which is going to provide crowd control and some damage mitigation, works incredibly well. So the synergy with the Wilder team so far is going to be very high because Raku is going to be your damage dealer as the agility one. Now mages, this one was a little bit more difficult, and looking again particularly in this formation, I would go with Lorzen. Lorzen is actually used in a couple different areas within AFK Arena. We see him most frequently within the Thorn Cheese. But guys, if you build him out, the 9 of 9 furniture on him is incredibly strong. He can actually shield the entire party. So again, looking in here, you have Mishka that provides healing and shielding to the entire party with that 60 engraving. You also have Lorzen in here that amplifies the damage, links the heroes together, and also provides additional shielding. Again, very, very strong. And then you do have Oku in the middle, which is some solid mitigation. And then for support, looking at Nomura, looking at Tassi, looking at a star, I would go with Little Peanut, guys. This makes a very strong combination. She has strong mitigation, and being a support hero, a star will do incredible damage. The damage she actually puts out is incredible. She has healing, she has damage, she has a burning ability, damage over time, giving more than enough time with the shielding and healing ability with the rest of the team for Raku to burn down those targets, guys, which again, early game beginner's guide, this is who I would pick within these formations. So we'll hop into 3760, and again, we'll go ahead and I'll just swap in the formation that we were just looking at to really see exactly how well it works. So we'll drop in Mishka, we'll drop in Oku. I'm hoping they're built out a little bit or they have a little bit of their furniture on them. And then we'll drop in a couple other heroes, including Lorzen, and we'll drop in Raku. Again, this formation, guys, it's interesting to see how the dynamic works. I know, again, level deficiency is not too crazy right here, but you'll see the link goes up instantly. Raku, or Oku is incredibly shielded. Look at the double shields, guys. You have a Star shield over Oku, or over Mishka's shield, over Lorzen's shield. That is right, guys. Nobody's going to get through the amount of damage mitigation that you have in here. This team's super broken. Again, it does require Lorzen to be built out, but look at Raku's damage and look at a Star's damage, guys. You have an agility hero and you have a support, you have a mage, and then your 2 strength heroes in here. I want to play it one more time because look at the shielding. So here comes the shielding from a star. Boom, there goes our little bubble. Same time, Lorzen doubles up on the shielding. And then we also do have Mishka shielding in there, amplifying the damage that Raku is doing because of the crowd control that Mishka provides and that Oku provides. Incredible, guys. The synergy with the Wild teams are absolutely crazy. If I started a new account and I was building out Wilders specifically, that would be a team that I would look at building. Again, it's very cool how the synergy really goes together within these teams and how they would build them out. Again, beginner's guide, dropping these 5 heroes into the wish list are going to work incredibly well. There's a couple variations, of course, again, that you can go in here. A lot of players used to build Saurus out really soon or really quickly, but since the addition of Scarlet, not really a big priority. Like Iran works incredibly well for the 5-pull, but again, a team like this will work incredibly well within the campaign as well. So guys, just wanted to do, again, I got a comment from Ardent Ares that said, hey, can you show me Graveborn Forest, 2 strength heroes, mage agility support? What would you build a team with the factions as kind of a beginner's guide? If you set the wish list when you start AFK Arena with the Graveborn and the Wilder heroes that I just provided, it will work incredibly well, guys. Even the synergy between them, we've used a star within the Graveborn comps to buy time for Grez to scale, even Damon to keep him alive, has worked incredibly well. And as you see, a majority of these heroes are the newer heroes and the more advanced heroes within AFK Arena. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.